Alright guys, how's it going? It's VS here once again. I have something a little bit different here today. I'm doing a dual comm with my brother. Oh, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
This is Steel, also known as XCaffieneJunkyx. I have my own channel, and just talk about my class setup first. I have all my class setups on the guns that I rotate the same, so I always have Hardline, and then Ghost, and then I believe it is
Dexterity probably, yeah.
And then Scavenger.
Then those C4 and that shock charge that you abuse like crazy. Then
what
what do you got for your kill streaks here?
I have Hellstorm, then Stealth Chopper, and then Escort Drone.
The dual chopper is always nice. I've always liked that in older games. But as you can see, it's on Plaza here. I think he's using the M27 as his main gun, and that's pretty much the setup. I think he has a lot of the same stuff for most of his classes, and they're actually quite similar to a lot of my classes. But this is his gameplay, if you couldn't tell already in the past minute that we've been talking. And it's not too bad of a game. It's one of his better ones. He doesn't play it as hardcore as I do, and his channel is more based on knives and blades and everything like that. Not Call of Duty knives and stuff, but actual knives like in real life that I don't know, you can throw and cut wood with and stuff like that. So I'll put his link down below and you can check him out. But he does play Call of Duty, so I thought it'd be fun to do a dual comm. And I think we're just pretty much going to talk about Black Ops 2 for the most part, and what each of us think of it and whatnot, I guess, like that. So what do you think of the game overall?
I like it. I mean, I think it has a good mix of a feel of like the old Call of Duty, but at the same time, like the gunplay to me feels a little bit more like Modern Warfare 3.
Really? It feels like it has a Treyarch feel to me. I mean, you can definitely tell the difference to me. I can definitely tell a difference to this in Modern Warfare 3. It just, I don't know, the gun seems a little bit different. It seems easier to aim and easier to kill in Modern Warfare 3, but I also think that people can take more or less damage and die in Modern Warfare 3, so that might be some of it. But yeah, so what else do you like about the game?
I like the overall feel, but the maps and stuff to me seem a little more simplistic versus like Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 seemed like it had a lot more heights dynamics. Even like Call of Duty 1, there was a lot more of like upper levels. These all seem a lot more flat, but I'm not sure what the new stuff's gonna be like yet. So
yeah, it's not as bad as Modern Warfare 3. They're just like the maps and that. They just didn't have any height, and it didn't seem as good. But this has a little bit more height. You can actually jump off something and die. Whereas when you were trying to get that challenge in Modern Warfare 3, it seemed like it was stupidly hard. But anyway, that's was mainly Steely's good streak right there. You just kind of seen. I forgot to mention that. We got this weird setup right now. We're watching it on the Xbox, and because my computer can't really handle like watching the HD, I guess, so it makes it lag. And when I try and commentate while watching the video on my computer, it just goes crazy, and my commentary doesn't really go with what I'm actually trying to commentate about when it comes to the video. But yeah, so what? Back to what we were talking about. What do you dislike about the game? Like, what would you change if you could change something?
The biggest frustration to me is that they still haven't really fixed bad spawn points as much. Like, I wish they would do a little more of like a Halo 4 feel for spawning, where it's kind of based on enemy proximity. But that's the biggest thing, and kind of it seems like certain guns have just monstrous advantages. Like LMGs just don't have the huge amounts of recoil like they did in the original Black Ops. And pistols seem ridiculously strong as well.
Yeah, I agree. The TAC 45 is retarded. And a couple of things that you just mentioned, actually, in the recent patch, some of the stuff was actually like altered with that. And what I mean is, like, the LMGs now have faster draw in and out time, so they're even more overpowered than they were, which I thought they were stupidly overpowered. But any of you who have watched any of my videos before know that. And now on top of that, people can zoom in faster and use their target finder even faster to kill you, and it's just annoying. And the gun balance, you know, they kind of nerfed the SMGs a little bit, so I heard, to where with the suppressors not as good as they should be. And really, I don't think they should be nerfing anything. They should just be buffing everything else, because I really hate how long it takes to kill people in this game. I think it's like 5 bullets is what I heard, whereas on Modern Warfare 3, I think it was like an average of 2 or 3 bullets, it seemed, per gun. And it made the game seem a lot more easier, and to be able to just get in spawns and tear it up, I think it was also easier because you could kill people faster. But with the spawns, I think they also did a little bit of that with the recent patch. I heard that you can now spawn underneath the boat and hijack now, and I don't think you do that before. I personally haven't had that happen yet, but I've seen on Twitter and on other commentators' videos that it has happened to them. They spawn underneath the boat. So it sounds like they are working on the spawn points a little bit, which is definitely a plus side, and you know, that's definitely a good thing. Hopefully they get those spawns worked out pretty well, and it will make the game a lot more enjoyable, I think. But like I said, I hope they buff the guns a little bit more. If they do buff any guns, what gun would you like to see buff the most? And yeah, what gun do you like?
I don't know. I mean, I think the FAL almost seems like the same problem that the MK14 had in Modern Warfare 3, where it was just once you got it leveled up, you just had a huge advantage. I mean, the MK14 probably even more so, just because you could really rapid fire the thing, but I wouldn't mind seeing that nerfed. I'm not exactly sure how, just because of the principle of the gun, but I guess just lower damage probably.
Yeah, I agree. The MK14 is, I think, still a little bit better though, because I don't know if you can get one-shot headshot with the FAL in this game. But if you were going to buff a gun, like if there's an underused gun that you like to use and you'd like to see it be a little bit more stronger, which gun would that be?
Oh, I'm not really certain. I mean, I like the PDW a lot. I know a lot of people use it, but it almost seems like it is a little under.
Yeah, well, a lot of people have actually been saying that that's one of the better guns, really. So I mean, I'd love to see it get buffed a little bit, but because of its clip size, it almost can't be too much more stronger than what it is or was before the patch. But I do agree the PDW is a nice gun.
That's kind of what I figured, because it has that large clip capacity. It almost has to be balanced. I mean, I guess what I'd like to see is assault rifles maybe be made a little more. I mean, you see me using the assault rifles throughout the game, but the only time I use them is when I feel like I need more knockdown power. You really can run any map with just SMGs, because none of them have, I don't feel, as much long-range dynamic like other maps used to have in other games.
Yeah, I agree, but this game's wrapping up really fast. There's only like 7 seconds till this video's over, so please check his channel out. If you liked the video, like it. If you didn't, dislike it. If you want to see more dual comms, then comment, and I'll catch you all later.